forgot to make one yesterday, and yeah, I forgot to make one yesterday. Uh, so I'm gonna make two. Uh, it's been pretty good. I got a lot of embroidery done. My bird is actually progressing. I'm really happy with it. Oh, okay, it's kind of attached to some stuff, but that's my bird. If you can see, I'm gonna add the beak there, and I'm gonna put the wings and the tail on it. Yeah, it's kind of all tagging enough. So, I'm gonna be doing more of that. I'm really happy actually because I made this capo out of art supplies and rubber bands, and I've been learning a song by PM Bada called "Tell Me How the Weather Is." It's like the saddest song I've ever heard. It's about a guy and his girlfriend kills herself, and he's just recounting like how it felt when she died, how her family and his family reacted following her death, what the funeral was like. It's really sad, but the guitar goes kind of hard, unfortunately. So okay, this is gonna be up top of my dome. I don't got the stuff here, but it goes like a. So it goes like two cycles of 8, pretty much, where it goes like. That is not what I said it was. It goes like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but then after that it goes in the same note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Because it's at a really fast BPM. It's like 173 beats per minute. And it goes to a bar chord, which is really fun. That was horrific bar chords. And then it goes to G. My favorite part actually is the outro though, because it goes like. I don't know, it's just a really beautiful song. It's also, gosh, I love that song. Tell Me How the Weather Is by PM Bada. I'm really looking forward to just like listening to that tonight. Also, I've been keeping up on the push-ups, biceps getting bigger, or whatever the heck push-ups train on, and my triceps are sore. I looked into some college stuff, actually. I think I want to go to school for psychiatry, which is going into a pre-med setup, community college, going for scholarships, then going into medical school, becoming a doctor, and then doing my, crap, what's it called? It's the part where you, it's an internship, pretty much, 4 years of that. Can't remember what it's called. Your housing, your whatever. And that's really cool. I had a really good talk tonight, actually, with Stella. I found out that Stella and Iris are going to St. Mary's next year, which I'm really sad to hear because I'm gonna miss them a lot. Because that means that Brogan, Franklin, Stella, Iris, they're all going off to St. Mary's, and kind of leaves me and a lot of people that I like, but I can't spend a lot of time with at classical school. And with how classical's structured, I'm pretty sure that They're gonna want it to be a big social, communal, talk to everybody kind of thing, and I don't. There's a lot of people there that I'd like to talk to, but they can't keep their mouths shut. They can't work. They can't let you work. I don't like any of them, really. And it's like I was staying at Classical for the community that it provided me, right? Those peers and those people that build you up. But now all those peers are off to St. Mary's together, and I'm kind of wondering, should I be in St. Mary's? You know? Did I make the wrong choice? So I'm probably gonna have to focus on just like locking in, getting my schoolwork done, getting better, getting a job, grinding for my ACT, and not losing myself in that grind. And then, I don't know, maybe in college I'll see some of my friends again, but it's a long ways off. So I'm still gonna want to do stuff with them, but we're not gonna get that time. That I'm not gonna get those people, you know. And that's really frickin' hard. Cause I picked Classical for the people, you know. I had an option of 3 schools, and I picked the one that I was like, this is where my people are at. It's my tribe, you know. It's the people I can go through thick and thin. It's my family. And now all my family's off at a different school that I'm never gonna frickin' see them, really. They're all gonna see each other. I know how it works. I've had friends in other schools. When they see each other every damn day and you're not there, they get all their social interaction, right? They get all their friend time. They get it all. And then when it comes to you, you're like, hey, wanna hang out? And they've already hung out 8 times this week with their friends that they spend all day with. And then you're there, like, wanna hang out? And they're always tired. They don't wanna. They got schoolwork, you know? I've had friends in other schools. I know how it works. You're never a priority unless they're desperate, and they're not gonna be desperate. But, like, if I require my friends to be desperate to be good friends, what's it even mean, you know? Like, I'm probably just gonna have to find new damn people, and I don't want new people. So I'm gonna try to stick with the good ones that I have and the people I'm with, but God, is it hard, you know? I'm learning guitar partly because, you know, Iris and Rita are really driving me here, right? They're the people who, like, you know, Iris asks me how I'm doing on guitar. No one ever asks me shit, right? I become the guy who tells people things. I go, hey, guess what I'm doing? Hey, guess what I thought? Guess what I learned, right? No one ever asks me anything. People never ask me, how's your day going? Because I'm the guy who just tells them how my day is going, right? You know why I started doing that? Because no one ever asked me. You know, when I had a good day and no one was asking me how my day went, I would tell them I had a good day, right? And I got a lot of friends like that. But, you know, people still didn't ask me things. And here I am, and it's like, you know, my good friends, the ones that actually ask me, I have a very few. Right now, I think it's 3 people, right? You know, I got 28 friends. 3 of them ask me things. 3 of them say, how'd your day go? How's the guitar going? Did you learn that song? How's the embroidery? You know? Ooh, what's your workout looking like? Hey, are you staying on diet? Like, you know, I got 3 friends that ask me those questions. And 2 of them are going off to St. Mary's next year. 2 of them I'm never gonna see. We won't even be on sports together, right? You know? I'm gonna be doing sports through frickin' Mandan. They're gonna be doing it through private Catholic school. That's even less opportunity to see them. And it's like, people's lives change so much, man. I know it for sure, you know? my life changes so much every week. What I'm doing, how I'm living, what I'm thinking, how much I've learned, my plans, my love. That make it sound like I'm super turbulent, but it's just like, give me 5 months and I'll be a very different me. And give anyone 5 months and they'll be a very different them when you're a teenager, right? People change. And when you take us apart for 5 months, we don't get to grow together, right? We don't get to grow into people better fit for each other. We don't get to grow into people who understand where we're at. We grow into two different people. And when you're that far apart and you re-me, it's like, yeah, we see each other every month, and every month we just talk about how different we've become. That's no friendship. That's like a marker in the water. It's like seeing how far your ship's strayed from course. I don't want that. You know? Like, I've had it happen where you see a friend you haven't seen in a year and you're like, what's up, man? And you used to be best buds, and then you talk for hours, but all you talk about is how different you are. Man, I never thought your voice would sound like that. Oh, your grades, you used to be so smart. What happened, man? Oh, wow, you're in that sport? I never would have guessed you'd do that. Dang, your outfit's really strange. I never would have picked you as the guy who wore, the wife beaters. And you talk about how different you've become, and you never actually get any closer. You just see the distance. And I'm afraid that with my friends, I'm just going to be seeing the distance. And damn, do I not want to just see the distance. I want to see the people. I want to know them. So, I'm still going to play guitar, but there's going to be a lot less Iris in it, It's going to be a lot less that. Still going to sing, but it's not going to be like that anymore. I'm still going to do my math, but I'm not going to be competing with Brogan anymore. It's just going to be me. We've been competing against each other at math for 3 years. That's why I've got straight A's. Still gonna go to English class, but I'm not gonna be debating poetry with all the damn people who are in the poetry club. I'm not gonna be talking to them, and if all that's left is me, what's my life really? They got the ship of Theseus, and it's like, you take out the boards one by one. What if you leave one board? Heck, what if you leave the figurehead? Right up on front, it's got a big old bronze mermaid that sits in the sun. You change every board but that. Well, it doesn't matter if it's the same ship or not. You think that mermaid's freaking lonely? You think it liked seeing all its friends torn away and now it sits all up at the front? Can't even look behind? Like, damn. I don't like being the bronze mermaid. I don't like looking ahead into the future while my friends are stripped away behind me because they're rotten and the waves just keep hitting. Like, Iris asked me, she's like, "Then how do I write poetry?" And I told her, you read a lot of poetry. And then when a moment comes where it hits you, you spew it out, right? It just happens. Moments where you're overcome by emotion, you're thinking about it all, and you're like, I can't keep thinking about it. I just gotta do something. And the only thing you can do in that moment is remember. Because you're thinking. And you remember the damn poetry you read. Ones about water lilies and volcanoes and dying love. And you realize that all that dying love means nothing in the face of losing people. Losing people to jobs, to death, to hatred. It never means as much as the people, man. If you got one wish in this life, it better be to hold on to the people you love, because otherwise they're getting taken away. And I don't got a wish, and they're getting taken away. And they're all here now, but I feel it dwindling. They've all got friend groups they're working their way into. They've all got whatever. Suddenly me, who always moved a mile a minute, who was always 2 steps ahead, always thinking big, suddenly big town dreamers being left behind. Because I never really moved. And I don't know what to make of that, man. If I never move, where do I go? The world keeps spinning and I'm traveling through space. And like, I guess I'm sitting here, I could write a damn poem, I could write 1,000 from my words, I could spit and it hurts, and I just don't know, man. I do know. I'm gonna get up tomorrow. I'm gonna practice then chord. That was horrible. That's why I gotta practice, you know? I'm gonna practice my damn chords. I'm gonna sing songs. I'm gonna practice parallel parking for my driver's license test coming up. I'm gonna embroider. I'm gonna read a little. I'm gonna practice some math for the ACT because I want to do better on it. I'm gonna talk to my friends and I'm gonna treasure it because I know in a month we probably won't talk anymore. I'm sitting here, the fingers drift apart, and we're left on that little nub. And when it gets to that, this whole time we've both been pulling, but the only way this is sustained is if I start pushing a little. But you notice how when I push, their hand draws back? Eventually it'll close. When you feel a relationship dying, the only way you get it to last, that one more day, one more month, the only way you get it to last is by pushing. But when you push, it closes up and it dies. But you get a month in exchange for it never opening again. And damn, I'm on that month. Damn, I'm pushing. So afraid to lose people that I'm closing the doors. Because at least I know where they are when the doors close, man. At least I know that when that door closes, they're on the other side. There's no guessing. That's me. There's no guessing, there's no wondering. I know they're on the other side and they're not here. And at least that's assurance, you know? I'm never gonna lose them if I know where they are. And where they are is not with me. It's the in-between that's scary. The in-between gets you, man. So I'm gonna play my damn guitar, I'm gonna talk to them, I'm gonna love them, but they're going away. And I guess I'm gonna play a song, I'm gonna end it. Cause damn, today's been a day. I couldn't save you from the darkest corner in the back of your mind. Oh, it hurts too much to say that I might. A few years past your age, time flies. No one could have saved you, so I'll save you a seat in the back of my mind. Didn't show it on your face, so you put it on your page and said goodbye. Tell me, does it hurt anymore? Tell me how the weather is in paradise. Wonder if your look is still the same as before. Tell me how the weather is in paradise. I'm just guessing, but I bet it feels like heaven. Tell me how the weather is. I skipped a few verses. Anyways, if you've stayed this long, I'm really struggling right now. I don't even know who's gonna see this, but I really think that I like Iris. I got a seed in my heart that I'm able to grow. I'm not growing it right now. But it's the kind of seed that could grow into a really big love. That could grow into something really nice. And I'm not watering it. I'm not feeding it. I'm looking away from it. I'm intentionally neglecting it 'cause I don't want it to grow if she doesn't feel the same. But I'm also hella worried, man. I thought we were gonna be going to school together. Thought we were gonna be running track together. Thought we were gonna see each other, and now I'm here, and I feel it's pulling away. And like I said, you gotta push. I don't want it to close forever, man. I really like that seed. I like it enough that I'm okay with it not being a tree as long as I get to keep it, you know? I'm good with that seed taking up some space. I'm good with it not growing into a tree as long as I don't lose it. I don't like Iris, you know, but I really, really love her as a friend. I really, really don't want to lose her. And I'm losing everybody, man. And I don't want to lose her too because I really value it, you know? And I'm gonna, in some way, shape, or form, there'll be less time. There'll be less us. You'll probably find a really nice guy. I made a prediction, actually, for what it's gonna be like, you know? Because to avoid, like, just falling head over heels in love if someone doesn't love you back, you're supposed to make a prediction. Say what you think's actually gonna happen, right? Because you could be, oh, I hope we get married, and I hope we have 5 kids. No, like, you're supposed to say, like, this is what's gonna happen, right? What's real? What's probable? My prediction was we kept talking till the end of summer, and then we gradually grew apart because I never told her that I'd like to try dating her because of some excuse or another excuse, always some excuse. And I didn't want to ruin a friendship, but me not wanting to ruin our friendship would mean we just drew apart. And that was my prediction. And then today I found out that at the end of summer we're going to different schools, different sports, different friend groups. And I think I finally understand how true that prediction was. We're gonna grow apart because we're not gonna see each other again, man. I don't know, that's tonight's video. That's how my guitar playing's going. I don't even know how long this will take to upload to YouTube. Peace.